Hi, I'm Jordan, and today I'm going to show you guys how to install our new EchoMaster blind spot cameras on your Jeep Wrangler JK. We also have a kit available for the Wrangler JL and Gladiator JT. This easy to install kit features two weather resistant cameras, and they come pre-assembled into our patent pending brackets that are fully foam lined so that they're not going to mess up your paint job. Cleverly using one of the factory 10mm bolts, the brackets are going to quickly secure the camera to the side of your Jeep. Then all you have to do is route the wire up to your head unit. We're going to rate it 1 pry tool out of 4 on our difficulty scale because you're using a factory bolt, there's no drilling required, and you're just going to route the camera up to your head unit.
Before we get started, let's take a look at the tools we will need. A ratchet with an extension, a 10mm socket, and a pry tool.
For this installation, you can leave your doors on, but we've removed ours to give you a better view of where we're mounting our bracket and running our wiring. We're going to use a 10mm socket and ratchet to remove this bolt in the door jamb. Each camera is labeled driver side or passenger side, so you just want to make sure you put the correct bracket on the correct side of the Jeep. We'll then place the bracket onto the door frame. You want to make sure the wire from the camera is lined up with the notch in the bracket. Make sure you tighten the bolt so that the bracket is secure, but be careful to not over tighten the bolt. Now we're going to start routing the wire. We're going to run it behind the door hinges, up into the fender, where you're going to be able to tuck it back so there's no visible wire. And then we're going to use a large zip tie to run it up into the fender bolts. We're going to use a plastic pry tool to remove the fastener securing this rubber piece so that we can snake our wire behind it and into the vehicle. Next, we're going to remove this side panel so that we have access to the dash and can start to route our wire over to the head unit. Now that the fastener has been removed, you can flip up this rubber piece and you'll see a channel that you can tuck the wire safely into. Now that we have the cables routed inside the vehicle, we can go ahead and run them through the dash to our head unit. These cameras feature a standard RCA connection, so they can attach directly to your Highton or any other aftermarket radio. This process will be repeated on the passenger side of the vehicle. You'll also find a U-shaped key in the box that'll allow you to adjust your camera both vertically and horizontally for the perfect view. Adding these blind spot cameras to your Jeep is going to give you a clear view of what's next to you. And because they're mounted to the body of the Jeep, you're still going to have them whether you ride doors on or doors off. And just like that, we've shown you how to install these blind spot cameras to increase the visibility and safety on your Wrangler JK. So whether you're on the trail, on the road, with your doors on or your doors off, we've got you covered.